Hello gang, welcome back to another exciting episode of Seaside Survival. Today we have kind of a random episode. It's all in the name of making our base better, but it's just kind of some odds and ends. Random things around the Terra Dome that I've been meaning to do and finally getting around to doing them. So join me on this really random adventure as we complete some bits and bobs around the base. Now, I have a kind of a montage for you, some things that I did, and I recorded some clips along the way. So let's watch that, and then we'll go on a little adventure to complete our revitalization of the Terra Dome area. Roll tape. First, this retaining wall. It needs to go, and then I'm going to smooth out the hill a little bit. Now this. I need a flight pad. This spot's gonna be awesome for takeoffs and landings. Okay, and the next thing is this. I don't need a guardrail here. What I need is a launch pad. Somewhere where I can just quickly walk down these steps and just launch with my wings and the rockets. What's up, guy? You got anything to sell? Nope. Okay, the next thing on the list is over here. Now, this is the Green Hill Zone, and I named it that because it's a green hill, not because of Sonic at all. And it kind of doesn't fit in here. I thought it would be cool to have a lush green landscape, and I put moss or string or lichen or whatever on every block so that snow wouldn't cover it. Well, it turns out that I think it would look better covered. Look out for, okay, easy. Polar bear attack. See, polar bears don't really belong in a green, lush space like this, right? There's no preventing the polar bears, and there's hardly preventing the snow. So I think it's time to restore this area back to its snowy roots. It just means removing all of this stuff first. Okay, gamers, I hope you liked that little montage of some of the changes we made around here at the Terra Dome area. Let's go take a look. So, yeah, first of all, this runway. How cool is that? Always wanted my own runway. Yeah, I think it's cool. It's a nice little landing pad for the tower here, and I think it adds a nice touch to the area. We don't use this area for much at this point, but it's a cool place to fly over. If we go this way, we get to the Seaside. You can see our mob farm over there, and the beach is that way. On this side is the meadow. There's our skeleton farm and our farm and our gaming area. We got to add to that soon. I have some cool ideas. And then this way, we have a cool forest. That's where I've been harvesting a lot of trees. And it would be a cool expansion sometime. But after a hard day out at the farms, we could come flying in and make a perfect landing here by the dome. We took down the retaining wall here, and I evened out the hill. I think this is nice. I didn't love the wall kind of blocking it after we'd built this bridge and these pillars. So yeah, that makes the terrain look a little bit more natural and flow into this area. Who knows? We might expand up there someday. What do you guys think of this star? This is one of those things that I guess fell out of the rift in the sky here. Oh, hey, I'm falling too. But what do we do? You know, some debris fell over there, and this star fell over here, and a comet came down and smashed the old staircase that we had here. I don't know. This thing's been raining down some pretty nasty stuff lately. But the star's kind of cool. What do you think? Should we keep it? Should we get rid of it? Should we do something with it? Let me know. This is the world's smallest change in this episode, at least. But I took down the wall here and made a little launch pad. You know, it's interesting. You build things and then you live in the world and you change your mind. I would always come down here, and instead of taking the stairs, I would just take a leap off of this edge and float down to the dome. So I thought, why don't we make it official and just put a launch pad here? We can float down, gather supplies when we need them, right? And then over here, speaking of projects that I thought would only take a little while, but took hours and hours, here's this. I converted the green hill zone into the icy tundra hills, or something catchier than that. I took away a bit of the moss here at the cave entrance to go back down to the lighthouse and the beach area. I think that flows more with the dark look of the skulk, the stuff that's leaking up from down below, and the portal here. I think that blends in nicely into the mountainous region. So this area is meant to be ice and snow and stone, and I think it looks cool. So one thing I didn't show in my montage is the waterfall. If we want to talk about things making sense in their environment, I no longer thought that a waterfall flowing downstream here and into this little pond made sense. Since this is going to be a frozen hill, the waterfall should freeze too, I think. Anyway, as I was saying, yeah, it makes a snowy biome look like a snowy biome. It's meant to be snowy, so I got to shovel a little bit here. So yeah, I think it's a whoa. What was that? Hey, get out of here. That wasn't you guys, was it? What made that sound? It's like when we got that crack in the sky. Whoa. Now what is this now? Wait a minute. The beacon isn't from here. I stole the beacon from my old world. Maybe that has something to do with it. Like, it's not meant to be here or something. I mean, that's the only explanation for it, right? I took it from my previous world and brought it to this world. Maybe it's some sort of reaction. Maybe it's not supposed to be here. It's possible, right? Regardless, it's not ideal. But maybe this is an idea. Maybe this gives us some clues as to what we can do to fix this rift in the sky and stop stuff from raining all over our base. Maybe we have to fight the Wither.